Ain't Holmes in a pimp. Count it up. Give me my money. 15.
Hey, no good.
Hey, damn, all right, Lesley, give me a second, I'm coming.
Hey, no good. Get over here now, huh?
What's good, Hefe?
Hey, I need to go out to the yard and check out what's happening with Iron. I sent him out to the yard, he's not even back yet.
Hey, just give me a second, I'm about to hit it big on this hand. I got money on the linear. Money on the linear.
Hey, get your ass out there in the yard and find out what's going on.
Hey, Holmes, you ain't hear me say I got money on the line?
You're gonna do what Lesley said. We'll finish this later.
Man.
Hey, you still here?
What's up? They call me Stacy, but I don't know why. I'm strong.
Hey, shut up, Holmes. You're tripping. I'm trying to watch my TV show. Now, get him out of here. Now, send him to the high side.
You better watch that. You can't touch me. I am triple CNN. I had a whole full of psychics for breakfast. Follow me, baby. Somebody stop this, please.
That guy's a drug addict, but they put him full of psych meds.
What are you talking about? Hey, say so. Come and deal with this.
Come on, she'll be there. Let's go. She'll be there in a minute. Come on.
What the fuck?
You want to divorce?
I'm going to wait for that. Man, my dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mr. Hanson. This is Mr. Books. And we're your hosts for Making History Fun! Tonight's program will examine Julius Caesar, the man and the myth. Mr. Books, who was Julius Caesar?
Gaius Julius Caesar was born in BC. That is, 100 years before the birth of Jesus. Caesar led the Roman army and conquered much of Europe, including what is now France, Germany, and the southern half of England. He was one of the greatest military technicians ever, and he controlled an army that was undefeated in its time.
At this time, Rome was governed by a senate, privileged free men who together passed and enforced the law of the land. The Roman Senate had been in existence for over 700 years when Caesar rose to power. It was the most successful democratic government known in history.
After Caesar's victories conquering Western Europe, the Senate ordered Caesar to disband his army and return to Rome.
But Caesar disobeyed their order and crossed the Rubicon River, which brought his army very close to Rome.
Pompey, the most powerful Roman senator, gathered his army to meet Caesar, but Caesar killed Pompey and routed his army and returned to Rome as the undisputed political and military leader.
Mr. Brooks, how do you know all this history about Julius Caesar?
Well, Mr. Hanson, I'll tell you. Caesar himself was a writer and historian. He published many books about his military victories.
That's interesting.
Other writers who lived in the time of Caesar also wrote about him as well. Then, after his death, other writers wrote about Caesar's life.
One of those writers the story of Caesar's life in a play more than 1,500 years after Caesar died. That writer was William Shakespeare, and the play is called Julius Caesar. We're fortunate to have some actors here tonight to perform scenes from Shakespeare's play. These actors are making history fun! Here's how William Shakespeare imagined the town crier, Julius, talking to the people of Rome when Julius Caesar returned after killing the previous leader, Pompey and Rome.
Hail! Hail Caesar! Hail! Hail Caesar! Hail! Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar! Glory Caesar! Romans! Why do you rejoice? Caesar! Caesar's magnificent! Caesar! When treasures bring Caesar home. When prisoners follow Caesar to Rome to grace him captive bonds, his tarrying leaves. You lots. You stone lots. He does. You worse than senseless. Hard-hearted creatures of Rome. Do you not, Pompey? Pompey. Many a time and often have you climbed the walls and the battlements, the towers and the windows, yea, to the chimney tops, your infant in your arms. And there you have sat the livelong day with a quiet expectation to see the great Pompey pass the streets of Rome. Oh, Pompey. And when you but saw his chariot appear, did you not give out a universal shout that the river Tiber trembled beneath her banks to hear the replication of your sound? Pompey! Pompey! And now, do you put on your best attire for Caesar? And now, do you call out a holiday for Caesar? And now, do you strew flowers along the way for Julius Caesar, who comes in triumph over Pompey's blood? Be gone! Run to your houses, fall upon your knees, pray to the gods to intervene in the pestilence and tragedy that must fall upon you for this ingratitude. Hail Caesar. They're coming for you. They're coming for you.
Wow. Who is really letting people really have it? He called them rocks, stones, and worse than senseless things.
Politics is pretty fickle. One day you got Pompey, then you got Caesar. And Shakespeare didn't have a lot of respect for honor. I mean, look what happened here on February 6th. The mob tried to kill the Vice President of the United States and a bunch of other leaders.
Of course, we don't have any political affiliations on this show. We have to honor and respect all our leaders. Go Pompey, go Caesar.
But some of the senators of Rome were growing anxious.
Caesar's passed laws and created policies that not everyone liked.
Kind of like Putin invading Ukraine.
Yeah, we're not taking sides.
And Caesar, who eventually proclaimed himself dictator for life. Kind of like Putin. In 44 BC, a group of senators, led by a senator named Cassius, was growing very alarmed. One day, Cassius had a conversation with Senator Brutus, a lion amongst men, known for his integrity.
Brutus, I do observe you now of late, and I have not from your eyes that gentleness and show of love as I was wont to have.
Cassius, I've been feeling trouble. Lately with passion, only to profit to myself. For me, is with himself at war, and I forget to show love to my other men.
Tell me, good Brutus, can you see your eyes?
No, Cassius, the eyes not see itself.
'Tis just and very much lamented that you have no such mirror as will turn your hidden worthiness into your own eyes. I have heard where many of the best respected Rome, except immortal Caesar, speaking of Brutus and groaning underneath this age's yoke, have wished that the noble Brutus had his eyes.
Into what dangers would you lead me, Cassius?
I, your class, will discover to yourself, that of yourself, that which you know not of yourself. Then, be not suspicious of me, gentle Brutus.
I do fear the people will choose Caesar for their king.
Ah, do you fear it? Then I think you would not have it so.
I would not, Cassius. Yet, I love him well. But what is it that you impart to me? If it don't be towards the general good, say honor in one eye and death in the other. For I love honor more than I fear death.
Well, honor is the subject of my story. I cannot tell what you or other men think of this life, but as for my single self, I had lief not be than live to be in awe of such a thing as I myself. I was born as free as Caesar, so were you. We both have fed as well and can endure the winter's cold as well as he. For one raw and gusty day, the troubled Tiber chafing with her shore, Caesar said, "Darest thou, Cassius, leap into this angry flood with me and swim to yonder point?" Upon the word, accoutred as I was, plunged in and bade him follow. So indeed he did. But ere we could arrive to the point proposed, Caesar cried, "Help me, Cassius, or I'll sink!" So bore I from the waves of Tiber the tired Caesar, and this man is now become a god. And Cassius, a wretched creature that must bend his body if Caesar carelessly but not on him. Huh.
Oh, Caesar.
Why, man, he doth prescribe the narrow world like a colossus, and we petty men walk around his huge legs to peep about to find ourselves dishonorable graves. But men are masters of their fate. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in the stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings.
What you have said, I will consider.
Yes, but any senators of Rome were going very alarmed in 44 BC. Find out what happens next. We return after this commercial break to Making History Fun!
Hey, where the fuck is Lion at?
He's on the yard. I'll go get him,
see.
There's brown shit, black shit, white shit, yellow shit, and of course, there's green shit, because they got all the colors.
Still shit, how you look.
Yeah, well, that's true. You know all what's going on. But I want you to remember something. Remember when there was some brown and black shit over in Grand Jordan? You lost one of yours. My loved ones ended up in California to Hatcherton to Folsom with sugar. Remember?
Yeah. The homeboy, that was a cousin Mick. He died. But no winners in that.
That is exactly why we try not to have any color of shit. I want you to remember something. Right? Remember when that nigga jacked one of yours? Huh? Yeah. We dealt with that nigga, man. He came to court. Remember?
Yeah, you did make the right damn.
Well, now, I want to know what kind of shit roughly is dating.
I see your point. This involves your father. All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, push it no more.
Well, that's dangerous hand shit there.
Hey, I didn't say I like the party, but you know I got your back. Look, please don't put off 20% of the profit. And what's going to happen? You don't want you to think hard, but that's a pot of money. If you don't, it comes out. You think very hard before you answer.
Lisa, that bastard still watching TV. He done got to the point he fancy himself as God, got it, Capone. Now that's some soap opera shit.
Look, man, I already told you. I didn't say I told you I didn't like that part.
You know, I'm thinking, maybe we could just turn off the TV. Full color. And change the channel. You know, the last poet said the revolution will not be televised.
Hey, what up, Blue?
Hey, no good news. What's happening?
Hey, Lion. FA's tripping, but you can check in, bro.
All right. So, we'll talk to you later on tonight, young man. When we rock the book. What the fuck that mean? I'll tell you tonight. Whether you're wrong.
Well, that looked promising.
Yeah, I think Victor's about to get us into another war.
Yeah, he tripping, bro. Tripping hard. Truth be told, might get us all killed if we don't get him first. I'm saying, if you don't like the old man's policies, if you think he's going to get us in a war we don't need to fight, then maybe you think he's become a danger to us all.
No, I like that, man. I admire his leadership. You're right. I love all of his war. I don't want to see him get none of it.
I'm with you, bro.
What is he at?
In the day room, holding the damn TV hostage like Putin in Ukraine. This the only motherfucker I know watch them stupid ass commercials all fucking day. I do like that one though, with the little brother and the little sister, and she be like, "You're a star, and you shine. That's what you do every day."
I like that one too, man.
Howdy, partners. My fellow patriots. By the way, that's my name, Patriot Williams. And today, I'm seeking your votes to this cowboy to the United States Senate. Yeah! Give me some, kid. Give me some. Oh, that's all right. But you know what's not all right? Taxes. I don't like them. I don't pay them. That doesn't make them all right. Ain't that right? Oh! Give me some, kid. Give me some this time. I gotta get this. No. Well, you know what really chops my hide? Crooked politicians. That's right. Using their power to stay in power forever. Not in my America. No. If you value democracy, free and fair elections, if you value freedom, I'm your Huckleberry. Oh! Give me some, kid. Kid.
This ad has been paid for by any Americans against any American who attacks America.
Hey, I really like that commercial.
Hello there, TV audience. I'm Mr. Hanson,
And I'm Mr. Books.
and we're making history fun!
We've just seen how, in 44 BC, some of the most prominent leaders of Rome were growing alarmed about Julius Caesar. He had a very powerful army which he had brought with him back to Rome against the direct order of the Roman Senate.
The senators thought that Caesar was about to become king, and they didn't want anyone having that kind of power over them. As William Shakespeare imagined it, on even on March 14th, 44 BC, there were strange things happening in Rome. There was a huge storm, and many terrifying sights, almost as if the heavens themselves knew something terrible and momentous was going to happen soon.
Good evening, Pastor. Why are you breathless? And why do you stare at me so?
I'm not too moved when all the sway of earth shakes like a thing unturned. Cicero, I've seen tempests where the scalding winds have widened enough you. I've seen the ambitious ocean swell and rage and foam to be exalted into threatening clouds. But never till tonight, never till now did I go through a tempest dropping fire. Either there's civil strife in heaven, or else the world, too saucy for the gods, insensitive to their destruction.
Oh, have you seen anything more wonderful?
A common man. You know him well by sight. Tells of his left hand which could flame and burn like 20 torches joined. And yet his hand remained unscorched. And outside the capital I met a lion who glared upon me and would surely buy. And there were women, transformed with their fear, who swore they saw men all in fire walk up and down the street, and I believe they are pretentious things.
Indeed, it is a strange disposed time. But men may construe things after their fashion, fleeing from the purpose of things themselves. Come Caesar to the capital tomorrow?
He thought, or he did think Mark Antony said, well, he would be there tomorrow.
Good evening, then, Pastor. This evening is enough to walk in.
Who's there?
A Roman.
Castor by your voice.
There is good Cassius. What night is this?
A very pleasing night to honest men.
Who knew the heavens menace so?
Those that know the earth so full of faults. If you want but consider the true cause. Why all these fights? Why all these gliding ghosts? Why old men fools and children are made? Why all these things change from their ordinance to some monstrous quality? Why? You shall find out the heaven hath confused them with these spirits to make them instruments of fear and warning and to some monstrous state. Now could I, Castor, name to thee a man most like this dreadful night that thunders, lightens, open graves and roars as doth the lion in the Capitol? A man no mightier than thyself or me in personal action, yet prodigious go, and fearful as these strange eruptions are.
Tis seasonal to me, is it not, Cassius?
Let it be who it is.
Indeed. They say the senators tomorrow meet to establish Caesar as king, and he shall wear his crown by sea and land.
Well, I know that I'll wear this dagger then, but oh grief, whereas thou led me, I perhaps speak before a willing bondman.
You speak to Castor, to such a man that is no good in telltale. Hold, my hand. Be speedy with redress of all these griefs, and I will say this word of mine is gone into those fathers.
Now there's a bargain made. Now you know. Castor, I have moved already. Some certain of the noblest-minded Romans to undergo with me an enterprise of honorable, dangerous consequence. For I know by this they stay for me at Pompey's porch. For now, this fearful night, there is no stir or walking in the street. For the condition of the elements is just like this work we have in hand. Most bloody, most fiery, and most terrible.
Wow. Look at those senators on the planet.
Find out what happens next when we return from this commercial break to Making History Fun!
Hello, folks. My name is Johnny Cash, and I'm the founder and CEO of Cash Safe. Folks, we live in a dangerous world. There are people out there in the streets protesting every day. There are gangsters shooting innocent women and children. They will smack you over the head. They will take your wallet. They will take your car. They will even take your wife and kids. And they will break into your home and steal your little puppy and your kid. Unforgivable. You can't trust these corrupt banks, and you can't put your money under your mattress. Who can you trust? Me, Johnny Cash, with my patented cash safe system that uses the latest digital and virtual technology. It is super firewall encrypted and completely FBI unbreakable. They have tried, they have failed. So why trust your valuables to a safety deposit box at a corrupt bank when you could give me, Johnny Cash, everything you got? Your money, your jewelry, your stocks, your bonds. And I will keep it safe for you. And I will give it back anytime you want. Yes, this is a dangerous world, but you can trust me, Johnny Cash, to take all your valuables and give you peace of mind. Just call 1-800-CASH-SAFE, ask for me, Johnny Cash, and remember, your financial security is our number one goal.
I've watched that commercial like 5 times.
Are you tired of being on fire? Is your bus pass still in the bank? That's the case. Come on down to Hughes Calls and Repos. We specialize in the hottest used cars around. And remember, we at Used Cars and Repos will always be loaded. Come on down and check out the 1999 Mazda Laputa S. Oh, so they're hot to make it. Remember, here at Used Cars and Repos, if you go on a training, then your foreclosure is right up your alley. See?
preguntas son finales. Compra bajo tu propio riesgo. Que tengas un lindo día.
I've never seen that commercial before. I can see it like 5 times.
Listo. I got a war, Listo. They're coming for him. Listo. Listo. And they change you. That's not scared or something? I didn't know it was scared. Hey, later, Holmes. Go away.
Welcome back to Making History Fun with me, your host, Mr. Hanson.
Hey, Mr. Books.
Mr. Books, we were just talking about Julius Caesar, one of the greatest military geniuses ever.
But even Julius Caesar didn't know everything. He didn't know that some of the Roman senators were getting ready to stop him from having so much power. And he didn't know the future.
Yes, according to legend and William Shakespeare's play, Caesar was born by a soothsayer, someone who claimed to know the future.
The soothsayer predicted that something would happen to Caesar on the Ides of March.
And that means the 15th day of March.
And something was happening. The senator was talking in secret about what to do about the season.
Man, I don't believe none of that bullshit about people talking about the future. Yeah, hey, bro. I know you don't believe it.
It must be by his death. For my part, I know no personal cause to spurn at him. He would be crowned king. Therefore, we would live in that certainty. Would catch, would grow, mysterious. So, kill him in the shell. Since Cassius first set me in Caesar, I have not slept. Between the acting of a dreadful day and the first motion, all the interim is like a hideous dream, and the state of a man, like a little kingdom that suffers the nature of an insurrection. Oh, it's time! Oh, conspiracy!
Tomorrow, Brutus, will we throw you?
I will wait. All night. I don't think that
Every man of them, and no man here but honest you, and everyone will wish you had with that opinion of yourself. Every noble Roman bears of you.
they're all noble. Give me your hand. All one by one.
And let us swear our resolution.
No. Not at all. And if I honor that suffice, let our tyranny rage on. What need we any spur but our own thought? To spur us to regress? What other bond than the secret moment that has spoken in the world? What other oath than honesty?
Peace, have clock. The morning comes upon us. We'll leave you, Brutus. Friends, disperse yourselves. But all remember what you have said and show yourself true, Roman.
got all the power, and the first army back in the place, you would have won.
Hey, you ever wonder if what we watch on TV has any influence on us?
Like the word, not the word.
Yeah, man, you really want to see like we gotta have it.
Product placement. Do this, buy that.
What's in your wallet?
Nah, of course not. Nobody falls for that nowadays.
Right, but that's more than that. It's like believing your own hype.
Or like Caesar, or like Bill, they walk into this, doing something that is not necessary, like Caesar in the morning.
And when Caesar agreed to be crowned king, man, that was just too much. Yeah, he won broad battles, brought back treasure, took care of the poor people of Rome.
Yeah, people really loved him.
Like who?
Putin,
Trump? Man, Putin's messing up Russia right now. Got gas prices, inflation, and don't even get me started with Trump. Right now he's endorsing fringe candidates to influence this year's midterm elections.
That don't matter to me, as long as Gina ain't.
Youngster, democracy has to matter to you. When one person has all the power, everyone else loses.
Wait, hold up. Who are we talking about here? These folks? Caesar? Putin or Trump?
No. All right, listen. Say on the yard there's a river, right? And what happens on the other side of that river is none of our business. But someone wants to make it our business. How do you think that's going to work out?
And that's crazy. I'm sure it'll come to a sense. Anyway, let's see what else is on TV for that fool. We sort of come to hogs and things.
The fault, dear Gina, is not in ourselves, but in our stars that we are underlings.
Oh, MTV,
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to welcome a hot new artist, Pharaoh.
Just watch your back. They gon' come for you. Best watch your back. 'Cause they gon' come. Best watch your back. 'Cause they gon' come for you. Best watch your back. 'Cause they gon' come. What's anticipation when you run in these nations? They mad at the ground that you placed on, so they're coming for you. With greatness, there's no escape on. They say ambition is Satan. Your best friend is chosen to place harm, and you haven't a clue. Who knew this would happen to you? The one helped establish the rules. For Rome is conquered and bruised. See smiles when the pompous would lose. Big warnings, there were a few. Let me think. The soothsayer, Currier, Caesar, they're coming for you now. Best watch your back. 'Cause they gon' come for you. Best watch your back. 'Cause they gon' come. Best watch your back. 'Cause they gon' come for you. Best watch your back. 'Cause they gon' come. Best watch your back.
I didn't want to disturb you with words that are little details, man. And better not
not playing with my heart. I'm not that innocent. Oh my God.
Holy shit, this thing's huge!
I know, pretty tough,
Oh, you got the black one. Yeah, my girlfriend likes the black one.
I know, kind of big, huh?
Yeah, can't be too safe nowadays. I always keep mine covered.
Yeah, mine's my most precious possession.
I'm very fond of mine too.
Damn!
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the trip, man. I like that. For the rodeo?
Have you been injured in an accident or the victim has been gone? Let the law office of You Are Hurt handle your case. We are the #1 personal injury law firm in the United States. For over 50 years, I have personally earned the trust of thousands of clients and recovered over $5 billion. We will even come to you and give you a free consultation. There are no fees unless we win your case. We provide aggressive representation. Do you need some cash? We will even arrange for you to be injured. We are a full service law firm that will get the job done right. Oh, there may be a little pain involved, but hey, what's a little pain compared to a huge financial gain? Allow me to introduce to you one of our extremely successful and very happy clients, Mr. Lucky Casino. Lucky, give the folks a few words.
Hello, my name is Lucky. Lucky Casino. But thanks to a trick play by Aaron Rodgers catching an own touchdown pass, I incurred some surprising gambling debts. But thanks to You Are Hurt, I was able to pay that off and parlay next week's ticket. Thanks, You Are Hurt.
Give me 5 on that, Lucky.
Ah!
This is for the arm. This is for the folks behind you. Like I said, we are a full-service law firm. If only Lucky would have came to me before he made that bet, I would have told him, don't ever bet against the Green Bay Packers. That's the Wolves. We are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pick up the phone, call now, and get paid.
If you are hurt, make you money. Call now at 1-800-GET-HURT.
Welcome back to Making History Fun, where we're talking about the great Julius Caesar. Even with many senators of Rome conspiring against him, Julius Caesar was totally confident.
I am constant as a northern star. There's no ether in the sky. The sky is filled with sparks. There are fire in the sky, every one that shines. But there is just one that holds its place among the world of men. And I am he. I am Caesar.
But Julius Caesar was not as immortal as the North Star. On the Ides of March, he was killed in the Capitol, stabbed to death by the senators who needed him and by the one who loved him the most, Brutus.
L2! Lieutenant! You do it!
building?
Oh, yeah?
A is the Spanish word for eat, and two is the same in Spanish. It means you.
Very interesting.
Spanish is called a Romance language because it's based in Latin, which comes from Rome. So if you speak Spanish, you're like a direct descendant of Julius Caesar.
It's amazing.
Brute is a nickname, because they were friends.
Friends.
Really? Liberty! Freedom! Tyranny is dead! Liberty! Freedom! Tyranny is dead! Liberty! Freedom! Tyranny is dead! Liberty! Freedom! Tyranny is dead!
Romans, countrymen, and friends, hear me for my cause, and be silent, that you may hear and believe me, sent to me in your wisdom, and await your senses. Is there anyone here in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar? To him I say that I, Brutus, love to Caesar was no less. And if that friend of Caesar demands why Brutus rose against Caesar, this is my answer. Not that I love Caesar less, but I love Rome more. Brutus! Would you rather Caesar was living and we all die slaves? No! Or would you rather Caesar be dead and we all live as free men? Yeah! As Caesar loved me, I wept for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoiced at him. As he was afraid, I honored him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. There was tears for his joy. Love, but love and joy. There was joy for his flesh. There was honor for his valor. There was death for his ambition. Who is here so base that would be advised me, if any, speak? For him I have offended. Who is here so rude that would not be a Roman? For him I have offended. Who is here so vile does not love his country? Speak. For him I have offended. I pause for a reply.
None, Brutus, none!
Then none I have offended.
Julius tried to convince the crowd that Caesar had been slain so that Rome and the Romans could be free. He said Caesar was too ambitious, and although he loved him, he loved Rome more.
But the conspirators also let Caesar's best friend, Mark Antony, speak to the crowd.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Today I've come to bury Caesar, no longer to praise him. The evil that men do lives on after them, but the good is often buried away with their bodies. And so let it be with all Caesars. The honorable Brutus hath
told you that Caesar was ambitious. If that was so, then it was a grievous fault. And grievously did Caesar answer for it. Here, on the leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honorable man. So are they all honorable men. Yet here we are, at Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, honest and just to me. Yet Brutus says that he was ambitious, that he himself, an honorable man. Many of captives have Caesar returned home to Rome, their ransoms filling the pockets of these men. Seeing Caesar ambitious then, when the poor cried, Caesar wept. Ambition should have been made of sterner self, no? Yet Brutus claimed that Caesar was ambitious, that he is an honorable man. I did not come here to disprove what Brutus has spoken, only to speak what I know. You all did love Caesar once, for good reason. What withholds you now to mourn for him? Oh, justice! Thou art fled to Brutus' beast, you men have lost your reason. Pardon me, my heart is still in the grave for Caesar.
And then what happened?
Rome split into factions, and civil war broke out.
Oh, pardon me, not being a piece of earth. But I am so weak, so gentle among your butchers. You are but the ruins of the most noblest man who has ever walked the tide of time. Woe to the hands who shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds do I now prophesy. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall encumber all the ports of Italy. And Caesar's spirit, raging for revenge, with axe by his side, compact from hell, shall these confines in a monarch's voice cry high! And let's slip the dogs of war! At this most foul deed, shall smell above the earth with carrion men groaning for burial. Yes. Let's slip the dogs of war!
It was brother against brother. Many people died. Brutus, Mark Antony, all great senators. Eventually, Caesar's great nephew Octavius became emperor, and Rome did not proceed, was destroyed forever.
That's so sad. Well, that's this episode of Making History Fun. Join us next week when we find the fun in the history of the world's worst natural disasters. And that's all for now for Making History Fun!
Here, hold the knife.
I wonder what will happen